Welcome back to part 2 of my moving vlog, right? I definitely want to pick up where I left off at, and that was my manifestation folder. Um, so I looked back on it and I saw that I still have it on my phone. I still have all the apps that I used. So the apps that I used was Indeed, Credit Karma, and Apartments.com. Those were the three main apps that allowed me to transition my whole goddamn life. And hurts, but we'll get to that. Okay, so what I've come to learn with Atlanta is that apartments they're cheap, but they're not that cheap, right? So don't think that you're gonna come out here and just find a $500 a month apartment, $800 a month apartment because it's cheap. No, bro, it's still 1,000. It's still paying all utilities not included. Well, let's make a disclaimer as well with this. This is what worked for me. This is not a what's going to work for you. Everybody has their own journey. Everybody has their own transition, right? Me personally, this is how I transitioned, and this is my story. So please don't say, well, that didn't happen and that. Listen, I'm talking for Ashley and Ashley only, okay? Let's go. So yeah, like I said, like, don't think that you're gonna just, if you want like a nice apartment, it's not gonna be $800. It's not gonna be $9. It's not gonna be like 10. I definitely pay over 1,000 for my apartment, and it's not even the size that I want. So let's just be clear. And all utilities, I pay the utilities separate. Okay, water bill, all of that. So let's dig into it. Finding a job first. So Indeed, I had used, and I actually came out here for our marketing job. Lo and behold, man, Jesus, that marketing job did not fall through. Thank you for that. But when I did get approved for the marketing job, they gave me an offer letter. Now, that offer letter was so vital because when I started looking for an apartment, I thought I needed pay stubs from New York, right? And I actually didn't have, because COVID, I moved like in the middle of I moved in the beginning, kind of towards the middle of COVID, and I didn't really have a couple of weeks of pay stubs. So when I did secure that previous job, what I did was I took the area code from that job and I put it into apartments.com, and it came up with the listing of listing of apartments around that area code. And I just went through everything. What I did like about apartments.com is they gave you virtual tours, like 3D virtual tours of the layouts of the apartment. Now, this apartment, I did not get a virtual tour because I picked one apartment previously without thinking or without knowing how the leasing and the rental service works. So we're going to get into that. The first initial apartment that I went for, they don't have a first month security, and they don't do like second month security. They don't do all of that. Like, you know, in New York, you'll have to do, like, if your rent is like $1,300, you'll have to pay $2,600 as a deposit and stuff. And then it doesn't do that. Well, they didn't do that for me. In a lot of places that I applied for, they didn't do that for me. So what they had was an application fee and a deposit fee, right? And then if you do get the apartment, then you'll pay your first month rent. What I do like about Atlanta are a lot of apartments that I was looking at, they gave incentives like first month rent free. Hello, yeah. I probably had like less than a little week before my job started that I had to find an apartment. I called. I used to email all these places. I called this apartment complex and I met the most sweetest lady, and I told her my situation, and I told her, I was like, here's my credit score, this is the job that I have, I'll email you my offer letter. I have to be in an apartment less than a week. And she literally told me, do the application, pay the fee, pay the deposit, send me your referral letter, your offer letter, and I'll get back to you. Literally in like 15 minutes, this lady texted me, you're approved. Jesus. I was like, oh shit. And that was it for me. Like, I literally said, oh shit, I got approved. I got a job. I got an apartment. And I'm literally moving to Atlanta. I didn't tell no one that I was close with until I was like really sure that this is what I was doing. I'm so thankful that I have a great co-parenting relationship with my children's father, because I could not have done this transition without the support from my family, from them, and from my friends. This shit was the hardest thing for me to do, because my tribe knows me. Like, they know I depend on all of them, right? And through that transition, it was hard, but they literally gave me support. Nobody knows. I didn't tell my mom until the night before I left that I was moving, or my cousin. This is something that I did for me. Even like my friends, I put all my friends in a group text message and was like, hey, I love you guys, and thank you for your support. Thank you for everything that you've done. Thank you for supporting me with my hard times. Thank you for being there. Words of encouragement, everything. And I told them, like, I'm moving, and I appreciate everything that you've ever done for me. Each and everybody has played a major role in my life, and I sincerely meant that. Yeah, I really did not tell my mom I was leaving until the night before I left. And that was hard for me, because my mom is my biggest support system. So, being like miles away from my family, sucks sometimes, but this is the most humbling, gratifying, peaceful, becoming experience that I can ever say that I've had to go through. They say you don't really know yourself until you go somewhere and you only have yourself. And although I've made friends out here. I know some people from out there, out in New York, out here, and it's like, I'm really just alone. Like, if you know me, I used to always have somebody in my house, like, hey, what's up? I'm literally alone. And I'm really figuring things out on my own, and I'm figuring out who Ashley is. So I encourage anybody that has that opportunity to go to do it. Go for your dreams, follow your dreams. That marketing job that I came out here was not what I expected it to be. And thank God I had some money saved up. So that's another thing. Like, somebody asked me, how much money did you save up? Honestly, I don't like talk about financials, but I'll be real with you. So I saved up about I saved up about $5,000, I want to say, just to move. And then how did I move, right? I'm sorry, I was being mad, like, sappy. Let's get back into this, because I'm a thug. So, what you call it? How did I move? I rented a freaking SUV, and I'm about to show you the picture, because it's crazy. Literally, like, a Jeep Hertz. Like, when I was going through my breakup, I had lost a lot of furniture, and so I only had like a little bit of stuff with me, like clothes and, like things, I don't know, that replaceable shit. So I was like, you know what? What's the point of me getting a U-Haul truck? Let's get a rental and drive. Shout out to Travis, because he definitely helped me transition and move my whole goddamn life. a cruise from New York, drove with me down to Atlanta. Like, shout out to you, and helped. So yeah, so we got like a SUV and filled that bitch up. And I said goodbye to everybody, and I started my new life in Atlanta. So let's go through the tips. Number one, save up some money, right? Explore apartments that you want to look, you think that you can afford, and save up. Two, find yourself a good job. Find something with a good yearly salary that matches up to whatever apartment you want to go through. Get an offer letter. Three, get an offer letter. Apartments do take offer letters, and they are able to approve you off of that. Four, make sure your credit is correct. Because if it's not, I mean, credit is everything. If it's not, like, even if you're like a 620 or 623, you might get approved for an apartment. Number five, you definitely need a car in Atlanta. I'm sorry, you need a car. Like, I've always had boyfriend's cars or my friend's cars or, you know, whatever. No, like, I came out to Atlanta and I was like, oh shit, I need my car. So definitely invest in a car because Uber is crazy. Everything in Atlanta to me, again, is 20 minutes. I swear, everything is like 20 minutes. If you are over 20 minutes, you are considered far to me, okay? I live right on the perimeter of, I want to say Midtown. Yeah, because I'm like 15 minutes away from Midtown, so yeah. Another thing, it is very easy to get caught up in Atlanta. So if you do come out here for a mindset of achieving a goal, please stay focused because it is so hard. I almost slept, but I caught myself. I was like, oh, I got myself like a fucking So it is very easy to get caught up in the everybody's a celebrity lifestyle out here. Yeah. Thank God I actually did find a great a humbling job. Yeah, so that's my vlog. That's my moving journey. I mean, 6 months to 7 months in, and I am totally like liberated, you know. I'm feeling real confident, more confident in myself, more confident in the things that I can achieve. Like, there's really shit you can tell me at this point, like like, I detached myself from the norm of me being so surrounded by people that I'm just like, wow, bitch, like, wow, you know. So step into your purpose, and you know, if you even here, if it's somewhere else, LA, wherever you want to go, like, just do it. If you need to move, do it. I'm gonna tell you another thing that actually really helps me move. I watched an interview with two females from Staten Island that I've actually known for a while. One, I just started like creating a friendship with, and the other one I've known for a while. I've literally seen her like start her brand and execute everything perfectly, and they actually inspired me by, at that time, me personally, I was going through so much mentally that interview was something that I needed to see, and it was like a, bitch, what are you doing? That's what it was for me. Like, bitch, what are you doing? Like, you're stuck. And I had to tell myself, like, you're stuck. You need to get the fuck up. Excuse my language. Get the fuck up and go do your thing. So, a shout out to you, Ty, and shout out to you, Jasmine, because that interview that you guys did together actually motivated me. I'm not even gonna hold you, like, that shit motivated me. So shout out to y'all. And as well as all my friends, you know, like, just I like to be around like-minded people, and I like to be around positive people, and I like to really just be encouraged. You know, even if they're going through something, I literally take that and try to resonate it with me and be encouraged and think positive of like, damn, okay, you know what? Let me set my shit up in a way. I don't know why. I like, there's a method to my madness, and it works for me, you know. But anyway, that's my story. I don't know if I hit everything, but I hope that you guys did get some knowledge from it. I hope it was short. I don't know. I like to talk and ramble. Please forgive me. I'm about to go cook me some food and smoke some hookah and study. So, did I do it right? Have a good night. Bye.